Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kailin and I do a lot of fun stuff with makeup and I share my life with you guys, and I'm a little quirky and a little weird. So let me preface, thank you for hanging with me. Anyways, we are going to get into this look, and what we are doing today is a super pretty matching my nails. I told you guys on Instagram this was the hint for the eye look of the week, and I'm probably gonna do that often, or else I'd have to get my nails done literally every single week. But I really wanted to do a really fun kind of lilac eye, something that was a little bit fun for spring, but something you could wear on an everyday basis if you wanted, if you were like vibing that way. Or you could do this for like a prom, an event, something kind of fun if you're going to a wedding and doing kind of like a little kind of like lilac number. This is my favorite color, as you guys will learn in the video. This is literally my favorite thing. Everything that has to do with lavender, I'm like, I think there's a meme that like talks, this guy is like, when someone says there's lavender in it, and this guy's like laying in literally like a 300-pound pile of like lavender. That is me. Anyways, if you're looking for a last minute look, this one is really great, and it's so springy and lovely and pretty and cute. Anyways, before we get into it, I just want to say, let's start off on a positive note. I feel like this week has been so rough for so many people. So if you don't make it through the end of the video, I just want to say, let's spread some love, some positivity, and be nice people, okay? Alright, anyways, let's jump into this look because it is so much fun, and we're just gonna have a good time. Let's do it. Now my face is all prepped and primed. I've already done my brows. I didn't want to bore you guys with, you know, my focused face while I'm doing my brows because I'm always like so focused, like I can't talk when I'm doing my brows. But we are going to be using the Saint Laurent All Hours Full Coverage Foundation. It is the longest name for a foundation ever, but I freaking love this stuff. It is so good. If you're like a bride looking for a good foundation, this is the number one that I would recommend. The number one that I would recommend. Wow, that was a tongue twister. So we are going to use 2.5 to 3 pumps of this, and I am going to use my Bare Minerals Luxe Performance Brush to get that on there. So I actually don't normally use a brush, but I love this one. But we're just going to get this all over, and then we're going to go back and pounce it all over my face. But yeah, I love this one. It's full coverage and it's buildable. There is SPF in it, but I will say the SPF, I've never noticed a flashback when I have used it. And as you guys can tell, I do use self-tanner. I feel like I say this in every video because people get so up in arms about foundation colors. Okay, so I'm using 2.5 pumps, by the way. But yeah, I use self-tanner, so I always use a little bit of a darker shade on my face because I don't want to destroy my skin on my face just to, you know, look tan 24/7, you know? I just don't feel like that's necessary. But yeah, so anyways, back to what I was saying. This foundation is so good, full coverage, super buildable, and it's got this very like luxury feel to it, and it stays on for so long. And when it does start to fade after, I'll notice it start to fade after about 8-ish hours, and when it does start to fade, it fades really nicely into your skin and it doesn't like separate and get all weird. But this stuff is bomb. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender, this is damp, and I'm just going to pounce it on my skin and press that in a little more. And then I might go in with another half pump just for a little more coverage because I'm a full coverage girl for sure, through and through. But yeah, I'm also breaking out really bad. So to be honest, like I'm like a skincare nutcase, like I'm obsessed with skincare, but the last week, I'm gonna be real with you guys, has been really tough. It's been a really hard week. I don't know why. You know when they say it like rains, it pours? Well, it like was a downpour for me this week. I just had like bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. And so, yeah, I just was like slacking in my workouts. I was slacking in my diet. I was slacking in my skincare, and I was a hot mess, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. So, yeah, that was just my previous week. But I feel like I went to SoulCycle this morning, and I'm just taking one more pump. I went to SoulCycle this morning, and I had a great ride, and I just kind of was like, you know what? let everything go. Be positive, be yourself, because you just can't let things like bother you, you know? You gotta stay positive even when things are not going your way. Yeah, it was just one of those weeks, and we all have those. So if you guys are going through a hard week, I feel like we all go through those times. Like, feel it, live it, let it go, and then, you know, look at the bright side. I always look at the bright side, and I felt like recently I've had like a hard time looking at the bright side, and I just kind of decided, like, you know what, gotta remain positive and optimistic. And so I don't know, I'm sure that some of you guys are having like a rough week or whatever, so I just wanted to send some love your way because I know that we all go through it. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I love this stuff. I really want like a nice bright under eye for this look because we're doing a really pretty lilac eye. So, ooh, yes, look at how bright that is. Haha. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit down the nose, little on the Cupid bow, because I like my border to look crisp. I feel like when I don't have like concealer up there, like you can't tell that I have a crisp top lip border. But when I have got it, ooh, guys, this happens in every video. When is my luck gonna turn around? I feel a hair on my face. Stop. Am I delusional? Is it not there? Am I delusional? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Oh, shoot. I've also been sick this week, so if my voice is a little bit strange, I do apologize. It's just one, I'm telling you, it's one of those weeks. Like, luck wasn't good for me, but it's okay. This week is gonna be great, and this day is great, and my SoulCycle ride was really good. So, ooh, look how bright we are. Yes, honey. But, okay, Brady has started taking the dogs to the dog park while I'm filming, which is so nice because I feel like my dogs in every video are like in the back and they're like, "Hi, Mom, I love you so much. Can we like love on you forever and like never let you go?" And I'm like, yes, but I need some time to do my face. So I'm going to be going in with my literal favorite. This is the Lancome translucent powder, long time no shine. This stuff is awesome. I love this one because it's super fine. Like, ooh, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's super fine. So it really like gets into your pores. I actually like this one more than Laura Mercier and the Kylie powder. I love the Kylie powder, but I don't know, like, I don't know. I was really, I mean, like, not that I don't know. I know. I do like it. I really like the product. It's a great product. I just wish that it would have had smaller holes, kind of like this one. I think that's what makes the product so fine, is it's going through such small holes. And so it just makes that product finer. It's like when you're baking a cake and you put it through a sifter, the flour through a sifter, it like blends and goes into the cake far better than it would if you just, you know, put in the mix without, like, is that a spider? Is that a spider? No, it's a fuzzy. Okay. But it just blends in far better than if you were to just put it straight in into the mix, you know? So I'm going in with Park Ave Princess. Y'all already know this is my favorite contour shade at the moment because it's got a little bit of warmth, but not too much, just a little bit. Yes, okay, so I'm just going in with my, which one is this? My complexion brush by It Cosmetics. I was gonna use this one, but I picked this one up, and so we're just gonna like go with it. This is, again, a super soft kind of powdery look, so contour is very soft. We're not going in too heavy with it. I feel like I'm like using my hands like a psychopath. But we're just keeping it nice and soft, and then eyes are, again, gonna be soft. We're going to do a little bit of nose contour. I'm just going to use the smooth shadow brush, and again, you know, you already know, just so we're just softly dragging that down. I'm using the lightest hand, you guys. Like, don't use a heavy hand on this. Just super light. So what I like to do when I'm doing my nose contour is just follow like where this little end of my brow is, and then drag it down. I just want to map that out a little bit, but you don't want to go super intense on this because we're using a soft lilac color, and so that will get lost in this if we go too heavy. But just creating those creased sculpted shadows. And I'm just gonna go do one eye off camera, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I'm doing this eye and all of that, because I have not tested this look out. I just have a vision and I want to do it. So I'll be right back, and then I'll be showing you guys how to get it. Let's get started. We are going to be using this Sephora Colorful Shadow Liner. It's just this really pretty lilac, and so let's get started. I'm taking this across my lid, kind of like a liner. And then I'm just taking my finger and patting it in. I'm just using a light hand. You don't want to go too hard on your little eyes, you know? Again, just going through layer number 2, and this time we're going to work it up a little higher. Pat it in, and as I pat in, I'm patting in and then working it up a little. Alright, so now that that is done, we are going to take Asphyxia. I love this color. I'm just going to take this, pounce it in. So what we're gonna do is like pack it, and then we'll take this brush, just make sure that there's not as much on there. I mean, I don't care if there's still stuff on there, but you don't want a ton on. And then we're just going to blend her in. And I'm really just going side to side. This blends really nicely, so you don't have to do a ton of work, honestly, to blend this. And I was honestly pretty surprised by how pigmented this was. If you wanted it to be a little bit more pigmented and you really wanted to do the lilac color and not go on to the mauve and whatnot, you could totally put it on with a finger and it would be super, super great. I just want a super diffused look, so I feel like I'm really into the diffused looks. So I'm just going up and down here, kind of working that into my brow, just to kind of bring it all together. I'm just going to take that, it's a clean brush, and then little circles, or if the little circles are a little too hard, just swipe it back and forth. Either way, you'll get the look. And then I like to take the brush and go up and down, diffusing it into the brow and out. Okay, so now we are going to go in with my Lime Crime. This is a palette I got for like $10 on an Ulta sale. This is the Venus 3. And we are going to, I don't know why I turned it around for that, but whatever. But we're going to be using Beam, dipping it in with my center finger and my ring finger, just because I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. Usually I use this ring finger because it's softer, but I really want to pack that color on, so I put it on both. So I'm going to just put that right on the lid. We're not going to really bring that up. We will a little bit later, but don't worry about it. Ooh, I think that's like the perfect amount of shimmer. I really want a little bit more definition in the crease, and so we're going to take a little bit of Dreamy here in the same Lime Crime palette, and I'm just going to pounce twice. We're just going to put it in the crease so lightly. And again, since I have hooded eyes, I like to bring my crease up just ever so slightly, and then we're going to diffuse it out. And we did a little tiny bit of that product because you really don't want to pack this on, because then it's going to go from purple to pink real fast. And I'm just going to work that in. Then this one, you really just want to focus on the outer corner. Focus on diffusing that. I feel like for me, I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but for me, the blending is the hardest right in this area. So I really like to make sure that I'm really blending that out. I'm taking that same brush with the packaging still on it, I'm sorry, and I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, so we've got that done. I'm going to put a little bit, I think I want to do like a really pretty like soft little something in the inner corners. I don't know which one I want to use. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use Zen by Bare Minerals. This is a highlighter, and you can use whatever highlighter you want. Okay, this is not really picking up. Okay, I am going to switch to my Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold because I wanted to use that anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this center shade right here. Same, use my pinky. Here we go. There we go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. CT, Charlotte Tilbury. I freaking love this highlighter. I'm like super biased with this highlighter. It's so good. I'm gonna dip into that a little. That just a tiny bit up top. Just for a little bit of a pop, not too much, you know. I'm going to be using the Muse lashes by Kiss, and I just had them sitting around my big fluffy brush with the remaining glue that was like from the packaging. And I like doing this sometimes because it shapes it. Other times, if I don't have time, I'll just go like this, take each end, and then just kind of go like that. And then I'm just going to be using the Duo Lash Glue. I got this one at Sephora, but I'm pretty sure you can get it at like Target too. I'm gonna take my fingers and press. This one didn't want to go on as easily as the other one. We're gonna be wearing Exposed, as many people have been in the beauty community lately. Oh my god, I did not have to say that. Okay, anyways, we're gonna be using Exposed. This is a really pretty mauve-y color. I love this so much. And I'm just going to be taking my, what is this one? My complexion brush. And I'm just going to kind of bounce it around. And then we're going to put Honey Girl on. It's just like a nice soft color, you know, and it kind of like really complements the mauve tones, really complement the purple eyes. So I would highly suggest not doing something that's super pink. I would really stick to something that's got a little bit of mauve in it, something that's kind of like this. It's just like softer, powdery. I wouldn't do anything with shimmer in it. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. You guys can do whatever you want. I feel like one thing I want you guys to know on my channel is like I play with makeup, and I am very I have a very strong opinion on the fact that like you can do whatever you want with makeup. You don't have to sit here and listen to someone who's like, you can only use this one brush for this one thing, and you can only use blush on your cheeks, and you can only use eyeshadow in this one spot. And it's like, do you? Like, I don't know why people get so up in arms about like, it's art, okay? Like, it doesn't, you do you. Like, I'm just, sorry, I'm just like getting a little bit up on my high horse, but I just hate when I see people who are like, I can't believe that they did this. I mean, my best friend, going in a little bit more with the contour, my best friend did take, it was so funny, she took a spoolie, this spoolie to be exact, I'm sure the product is still on there. She took this spoolie and she dipped it, like, I mean, she scooped out Anastasia brow pomade and just started going like this. And I was like, oh, that is the one time when I think you kind of need a little bit of rules. Bless her heart though, it was so funny. We sat there and like just laughed so hard. It was hilarious. We're just going to pick up a little tiny bit of that product. Okay, I picked up a little bit more than I thought I would. I am going to take this because I feel like it'll tie in that blush and it'll tie in that shadow. And I go pretty low when I do these, just because I feel like for my eyes, that's like what looks good. Like the lower the better almost. Oh, I love, do I want to put mascara on the bottom? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I just love it how it is. But we're going to. We're going to because I just want to do a full circle thing for you guys. We're gonna do it, but if you want to stop, you can stop. I don't know why. I feel like I see like, I do one look and then I see like 12 looks within that one look that you could do and like go off in different directions. And so like, again, just play with it, have fun. So we're just gonna put a little bit on the bottom. If you have the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, I highly recommend that for your bottom lashes. This is the Full On Plumping Lip Cream. I'm gonna be honest, when these first came out, I didn't like them. I still, like, they're definitely not my favorite. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend that you go out and buy them. But I love this color. And so if you can find something that's like a creamier lip color, a creamier lip gloss, I would recommend getting the color. It's really great for this look. It's kind of adding to that like powdery look, but it just gives you a little bit of a kind of like nude, pinky, peachy lip. But I don't want that to be too intense, so I'm just going to take my finger and pick up that excess product. And we're just going to take some MAC Fix Plus. This is their lavender one because I'm obsessed with lavender, purple. It's just like who I am. And so I am going to use this to kind of finalize my look. Oh, yes. This is a look. This is a look that will not separate. And the reason why we use the Saint Laurent All Hours Coverage Foundation is because I felt like this was more of like an event kind of look, or, you know, I mean, for me, it's more of an event kind of look. And I really just wanted to share this because I kept wondering, like, should I actually, you know, is it really worth the hype? This is actually worth the hype. Let me just validate that. Like, there are a few things that are not worth the hype. Better Than Sex mascara? No, not worth the hype. What else? I don't know. But, you know, like, an eye for an eye. This foundation is literally worth the hype. It is so, so good. If you're a bride, I highly suggest it. If you are, you know, doing an event, I also highly suggest it. It's so, so great. It stays on for so long, about 8 hours. In an office setting, I get a little bit more oily through the day. Whereas if I'm out and about in the day, or like a wedding or something like that, this will stay on for so long. No, it will not stay on for 24 hours. But it will look flawless for a long time, and when it does start to fade, it's gonna fade really, really nicely, and you're not gonna get that separation and all of that crap. I mean, I do recommend using a good primer. I use Touch of Silk. I would also recommend using the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics. Keep in mind, you can't get that at Ulta. You can only get it at Sephora. I don't know why, don't ask me. I'm gonna shut up, I gotta go. Anyways, so this foundation, love, 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 highly recommend. Back to the outro. This is the final look. Again, super powdery, super pretty, mauve on the face, nice and cool on the face, and then really pretty pop, keeping a little bit of those mauves into the crease, but really giving that lilac a moment to shine. I love it so, so much. And I kept it really simple on the lashes, didn't use any dark colors because I really wanted this to be a spring look. This was the first time I did it, and I'm telling you guys, it is so dang easy. It's so easy to do this look. But I just want to say thank you so much for always coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so dang much. Let me know if you guys are going to try out this look, if there's a look you guys want to see. I always love it when you guys tag me on the photos on Instagram, because then I can really see what you guys are doing. And if you tag me in the caption, I won't see it. But if you tag me in the photo, I will see it. Like in the actual photo, I will totally see what you have done. But I love seeing looks that I've inspired for you guys. So feel free to always tag me. I love that. You guys can find me at Cordially K. I'll put that right here. But I'm the same on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, literally everywhere else except for Snapchat. I'm at Kailin Chase, except I really don't use my Snapchat. So again, feel free to find me. I'm always active on Instagram. I'm like psycho active on Instagram. I really should chill. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much. Let me know if you guys are going to try this look out or what you guys want to see. I always love knowing what you guys want in the future videos. So again, thank you so much, and have a great week. If you're having a bad week, stay positive, have a great time, hang out with your friends, say something nice to someone. I just feel like the beauty community sometimes can be so negative, and I feel like especially this week has been really rough for a lot of people. And so, like, spread a little bit of love, spread a little bit of good vibes, spread some good vibes. That made no sense. But, you know, I'm just always trying to get you guys to, like, be nice to one another, and just, yeah. I just hope you guys have a great week. Anyways, love you guys so dang much. Have a great week, and until next time, mwah. Bye, beauties. Oh, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe. If you hit and hello, why do they make the packaging so hard to pull off? I literally couldn't. So my puppies are home.